Welcome. In this video, we're going to talk about forms. Now, forms are usually used to collect information from your user and then make your web page a little bit more interactive. That's typically used to create web applications. So in this case, for example, we have a chat application. I say hello, I click on the button, and out comes a response. So this is a dynamic application, and this is accomplished using JavaScript. And we have a lot of other videos about how to make that happen. This is advanced forms. But a lot of the times, what you want is very simple. You want to put some contact form, collect some information, maybe save some information, and yeah, for that, you can actually use this form control. So that's what we're going to show today. So in order to get started, let me just add a quick form page. Let's call this form and create that. Okay. So then I'm going to be adding the form control into this page. And but you can see by default, it comes with a few inputs. So let me just go through the element tree to understand what the form control does. So form control is basically, it can show one of three states. It can either show the form itself, it can show the success message, which is actually shown after the form is submitted successfully, and an error message. So whatever if there's an error submitting, then it can show that, and you can customize all of these by clicking on the form control. So we have something called designer state, and by default, this is it's showing the form inputs, and you can change these in however way you want. Let's say you have a select element, you can add another option over here, and it just yeah, it's very easy to edit. You can one thing that many people ask, like how you want to change these descriptions, is how can I put the label and the text side by side. So if you look at this, in this case, we have a label under the form, a text field, label, another text field. How can we put the label and the text field side by side? So that's actually quite easy to do. All you can do is edit the form, and what we're going to do is we're going to click on these, and then we're going to say wrap these inside a block. And so what happened now is these two, the label and the text went into a block, and now I'm basically editing this block. And if I make this block, flex, then they're going to go side by side, as you can see over here. So this is obviously one of the many techniques. You can use CSS to style these. You can double click and edit the content. If you want to add, there's different form elements over here, like a text area, checkbox, a radio button, select. You can even collect file fields. So you can add, for example, a file field here. Let's add a label there as well, right before that. So upload file. So you can edit your form exactly like this. So this is basically shown on so under there's a form control element, and under the form control element there's the form, which is basically what this is. So the form control can also show the different states over here. Success, for example, is you can edit this state as to what you want to look like. And so you can say thank you very much, um, something like that. So you can edit this success state, and also you can edit the error state. So this is a sample error. You can style these in any way that you want. And yeah, so once you have everything set up, the form control has these additional settings over here, email recipient. So I'm going to be entering my own email over here, and CC, BCC if you want, reply to address. This is basically like if you're sending to somebody else and you want them to respond back to you, so you can use it like that. Email subject, in this case, I'm just going to say test. So the email header and the email footer is, the notification is going to go out to you when somebody submits this form, and so when they submit when that email comes, what do you want the email header to say? What do you want the email footer to say, and the subject? So well, you can say I'm just going to put header and footer for now to see where they're going to be. Now, if you're using Google Ads, you this counts as a conversion event. So for that, there's another setting over here. And also, there's a flag that determines whether the submitted information will be saved in the database or not. And I will show in a minute where that's going to be saved. All right, so once we have this, let's take a look at how it looks. So I'm just going to be filling out my name, my email, whatever it may be. So some checkboxes, some radio boxes, whatever. And I'm not going to upload a file for now. I don't know. I would have to find one. And yeah, so then it says your submission has been received. And if we look at um, yeah, I already got an email, as you can see. So let's just go to my email. And yeah, so sorry. If you look at this, you can see over here the information came, and the query string and everything. Yeah. So the advantage of the query string, I should note that, is that sometimes you want to put this uh, you know, put links to your contact page, like coming from Google Analytics. And in those cases, you can actually track down if you put additional information here, like, oh, you give the link information to, this is our link information. So if you put something like, you give somebody else to link equals test, so when they come in and submit it with that, so you can actually see, oh, it was from that source. So it can be used to identify which channel you got this information from. And yeah, so and then also regarding the actual saved data, so you can find it over here. So you go to the website settings and form submissions. Over here, you can see the information. And the file field, I did not upload, but if I had uploaded one, I would be able to download it over here. Yeah, that's about it. That's pretty much the forms in a nutshell. So this makes it easy for you to create a simple form and then collect some information. And yeah, thank you very much for watching.